Hey guys, I'm Jessica Kelsey, and you are watching In the Dressing Room. This week we are talking all about maybe one of the most difficult tasks that has ever been done before. Braiding! Yes, you've guessed it. Honestly, like all these videos, I'm not a professional and I'm not perfect at this, by far at this. But I'm going to show you 3 hairstyles that are taking braids, simple braids, to the next level by hiding the fact that they're not completely braids. Okay, you're like, Jess, what are you talking about? Well, let's see what I'm talking about. You are going to need for these looks some hair clips, any of your choice, a hairbrush, elastics, which are little rubber bands, and a wide comb. First, you're going to start by combing and brushing your hair out just to make sure it's smooth and everything is in the right place. Braid number 1 is going to be a fake French braid. You should put one section of hair back so it's out of your face so you can work with the other side of your head. You're going to grab a small section of hair and divide it into 2 even parts. You are just simply going to cross each piece of hair over the other. So one at a time, I'm doing this about 3 times, crossing each one over. On the 4th time, I'm grabbing a little bit of hair from the front and a little bit of hair from the back and adding it to each piece and then continuing to cross them over. Again, adding a little bit of hair to each piece, front and back, and crossing the front piece over the back piece. Then the back piece becomes the front piece, and you continue doing this motion. It makes the effect of a French braid, but it's really not a French braid because French braiding is very difficult, and I have not been able to teach myself it yet. So this is what I use in order to create the illusion that it's a French braid, and you can see right there that it is indeed working. One more time, I'm going to do that. Bring some more hair to the back and make sure you're pulling tight each time. Now on this last part, you are going to make 3 separate sections. So adding a lot of hair to the front, a lot of hair to the back, and then leaving some hair in the middle. And you are going to just regular braid this end of your hair, which you should know how to do. If you don't, I recommend looking at another YouTube video for just simple braiding. Braiding, not braiding. So I'm just going to finish braiding off this piece and tying it with an elastic. Those elastics really come in handy, but caution, they do break. If you want to make your braid look bigger and fuller, you could pull out a few pieces of hair, such as I'm doing, but look at that. Creates the illusion that it's a French braid, and it's not, and it took you literally 2 seconds to do. Of course, it'll take practice. Then I did the same thing to the other side, and it gives me that French braid look, and it's super cute. Hairstyle number 2 is a fishtail braid, which is not really a fishtail braid because you'll see in a minute. It's a fake, as usual, fake outs. I am going to put all of my hair on one side of my head and tie it back with an elastic, like a side ponytail. And I am going to open the section above the elastic and make a little hole, pushing both pieces of hair on their opposite sides. I'm going to take that ponytail and put it right through, like it's doing a little flip into that hole. And you see it's already starting to look like a fishtail braid. I'm going to put some elastic a little bit further down on another section of hair. I'm going to make that hole again, and I'm going to tumble my hair and flip it right through. And every time I do this, I'm pulling the elastic up a little bit to make it tighter. And depending how long your hair is going to, it's going to take longer. The longer your hair is what I meant to say. Then I am going to do the same thing and just flip that last piece of hair through. And my hair has a little bit of unevenness and some hair sticking out, but that makes it look cute. That's the fun of it. And you could definitely cut the elastics to make it look like one full French fishtail braid, which is what I just did. Very cute. The last and third style is called a snake braid. And this is not a fake out, but it's a fake out in the sense that it looks like it took a long time, but it's really simple. You are just going to take a small section of hair, a big section, however small or big you want it, and you're going to braid like you normally would. When you get to the bottom, when 2 pieces of hair are on the same side, you are going to take it and pull it straight up that strand of hair. And then you are going to slowly bring the snake-like effect down. And then you could see that in the camera. It looks like a snake. I think it's really called a cobra or something like that, but I'm just calling it snake braid. Very simple, just pulling that strand up, putting a little bobby pin in or an elastic, whatever you want to use. And you could do it on one side or you could do it on both sides for a super cute, fun, and simple look. I hope these are some hairstyles you are going to try out this week. Have a wonderful week. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time for another how-to video.